Hey everyone, it's Coach Pam from Coach Pam Fitness. Thanks for watching today. I'm trying to figure out why I'm all crooked, but I can't figure it out. Anyway, so I haven't been live for a while. Summer is super crazy for me, but I don't know if you all saw my post the other day about starting to explore the mind diet, and I'm researching it. And I'm going to be incorporating it into my family's lifestyle. I will have another live video and another blog post when I get back from vacation about the mind diet, because I'm still kind of researching it. But I want to talk to you a little bit about one of the 6th leading causes of death in the United States, and that is Alzheimer's and dementia. It is on the rise over the last couple years. It's estimated that 5.4 million Americans were living with the disease. That is 1 in 8 senior citizens. The 6th leading cause of death in the United States. It's huge. Why am I talking to you about this right now? Because I know too many people being diagnosed with dementia recently. Several family members, my Nana passed away of Alzheimer's. My husband's grandmother has dementia. A few other family members are battling this illness, this disease. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It's terrible. So it's scary also because so many family members on both sides of my family have some form of dementia, be it Alzheimer's or some other form of dementia. And so I was reading up on it and found out that obviously what I always say is nutrition is everything. Moving your body is everything. Because as of today, there is no cure, but there are some things that you can do to maybe slow down the progression of Alzheimer's or dementia. There's nothing that's going to prevent it from happening right now if it's in your genes, but there's things that you can do to ward it off. Diet, exercising, keeping your mind busy and learning new things, socializing, all super important. I just heard, like I said, about the mind diet, and I'm going to be researching it. I believe it incorporates the Mediterranean diet with a few other diets around. So I'm going to be researching it more and incorporating it into my family's lifestyle. But so here right now are just a few tips that you can do every day to help keep your mind sharp and your body going strong as you age. So exercise, obviously super important to keep your body strong, to prevent osteoporosis, to keep your balance stable so that you don't fall when you're older. There's studies out that say older adults who are out of shape have more deterioration of white brain matter than their in-shape counterparts. And according to this, it may signal that regular exercise may slow. Wow, I'm reading this paragraph. I don't know who wrote that, but I need to definitely edit that. This may signal that regular exercise may slow cognitive decline and perhaps slow down dementia. Depression, smoking, weight gain have also been linked to the development of dementia, and as it's been shown, exercise has been shown to reduce depression because it releases endorphins, which are the feel-good, the happy hormone. It also helps you stop smoking, and it slows weight gain, and weight gain has also been linked to dementia and Alzheimer's. Obviously, nutrition feeds your brain. Your brain is affected truly, like your whole body, by what you eat. A sugary, carb-filled diet leaves you feeling how? Sluggish, lethargic, your brain's foggy when you eat lots of sugar. And oh my gosh, what's wrong with my brain today? Perfect time to talk about this. But also eating simple carbs that digest quickly, they lead you to having just being sluggish and having a brain fog. So research shows that a diet high in fruits, veggies, lean protein, and healthy fats, hello, isn't that what I preach all the time? Anyway, help your brain get the nutrients it needs to function properly. This can also help reduce inflammation so that you can move more, and it provides a steady stream of energy to your brain instead of when you have a diet high in sugars and simple carbs, you have that sugar rush and then that sugar crash, and those keep your brain foggy and not fueled properly, so it doesn't know how to function. So according to the National Institute of Health, foods like non-GMO, organic, fermented soy, fatty fish like salmon, blueberries, other dark berries, ginger, and green tea are thought to protect certain brain cells from damage. There's other dietary choices that have been shown to aid brain health. A Mediterranean diet rich in omega-3 fish, nuts, nuts, whole grains, olive oil, and fresh produce. That's part of the MIND diet. The Mediterranean diet uses that, and a couple other diets. Again, I'm researching that. Colorful fruits and vegetables are high in antioxidants that help prevent toxic buildup of toxic chemicals in your brain and in your body. Green tea is great for memory and alertness. Grazing instead of eating a couple huge meals throughout the day is thought to control blood sugar levels, which has an impact on your brain health. When you have that spike up and down constantly, that's going to affect your brain health. Avoiding trans fats and saturated fats found in fried foods and processed foods and packaged foods, as well as red meat and full-fat dairy. Avoid those. Coffee, woohoo! Wait for it. Coffee and turmeric, more specifically caffeine and curcumin, may help prevent Alzheimer's. Interesting. Coffee. I'm a coffee junkie, so I'm like, woohoo, that's awesome. And again, the MIND diet that I'm researching, so stay tuned for that. I'm leaving on vacation at the end of this week, so probably in about 2 to 3 weeks I'll have more information on the MIND diet. So the next easy thing that you can do to keep your mind sharp is to learn something new every day. When we are so busy in our lives, right, that we are tired by the end of the day and we don't want to take time to learn something new, our brains kind of stay status quo and forget things. But when you stimulate your mind by challenging yourself to do new tasks, learn something new, it keeps your brain active. That can be whether you multitask, if you're organization, you interact, or you communicate. You run less of a risk of developing Alzheimer's later in life. I found that very interesting. So here's some things you can do to keep your mind sharp, aside from exercise and eating a healthy diet. Study a new language. Have you ever wanted to learn a new language but didn't think you could do it? Do it. Learn to play a musical instrument. I don't know if that would work for me because I'm tone deaf, and I don't think my family would appreciate me learning a musical instrument. Read more. I've gotten way out of the habit of reading, but I'm going to get back into it because I need to study my textbook for my personal training certificate, so I'm learning something new, and I'm reading more. Play games on the computer that work your mind. Do crossword puzzles. Play Sudoku. I have no idea how to play that because it involves math and that's not my strong point, but my mom loves it and she's 74. She does it almost every day, and my 12-year-old loves Sudoku. I haven't quite figured out how you play that, but I'm going to be reading more, and I'm going to be learning personal training, so there's new things every day. get a good night's sleep. Y'all know when you don't get a good night's sleep, and we moms never get a good night's sleep, am I right? When we don't get a good night's sleep, our brains are foggy, we crave sugary, carb-filled foods to try and keep us energized, and that backfires. So sleep has a huge impact on your thinking, your mood, and your memory. And those are all vital to brain health and the prevention of brain impairment. If you think you may have sleep apnea or a sleeping problem, go to your doctor and get tested. Because if you do have sleep apnea and you're supposed to be using a CPAP, use it, because that could help keep your brain healthy and active. Sleep is critical no matter what stage in life we are. Sleep is critical. If you work out hard, if you're weight trained and you have sore muscles or you have an injury, sleep is critical, because sleep is how our body repairs itself and heals itself. So sleep is super important to keep your brain functioning. Another interesting fact is to get some sun before you put on sunscreen. Go outside for 10 minutes before you put on sunscreen. Some researchers have linked vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin, to minimizing Alzheimer's risks. Scientists at the University of Southern California, Los Angeles, found that vitamin D may be responsible for activating cellular signaling that clears the brain of plaque buildup. And plaque buildup in your brain is a cause of Alzheimer's. So get outside for 10 minutes before you put on sunscreen, then put on your sunscreen so that you can keep your brain healthy. Vitamins and micronutrients are all super important. Another thing is, don't stress and stay social. Easier said than done, right? Make an effort to try and reduce your stress, whether it's meditating every day, doing some yoga, going for a walk in nature, taking a warm bath. Just try to de-stress each and every day. Stress is known to spark or worsen many health conditions, and can be the cause of forgetfulness and just feeling of overwhelm and brain fog, right? So it also, when you're stressed, releases more of the stress hormone cortisol, which leads to belly fat, weight gain, which, as I just talked about, exercising and losing weight can help ward off Alzheimer's and dementia. So the other one is socialize. Surround yourself with a tribe of people that you love and enjoy to be around, that lift you up and help you be the best version of you. Isolation can be the silent killer when it comes to Alzheimer's. Staying social keeps your mind active and stimulated. So, how do you be active? How can you be active when you have a busy family life? Well, volunteer or join some kind of club while your kids are playing sports. You can, if your kids are old enough and you don't have to be on the sports field with them, drop them off and go do some volunteer work, or volunteer to help coach your kids, or join a club while your kids are playing their sports activities. Take a class where you can connect with others who share your interest. Connect with friends weekly. Call them on the phone. No, don't text, just call. Explore your neighborhood and meet new neighbors. I've lived in my neighborhood for 17 years, and I'm ashamed to say I don't know half of my neighbors. And that's a sad state on my affairs right there. So go out and meet new neighbors. Maybe that you'll find your new best friend. You never know. So while there is no cure for Alzheimer's or dementia, there are a few things that you can do that perhaps may slow down the progression of it. So give those a try. Keep active. Keep your brain stimulated. Eat healthy. Stay hydrated. That's another big one that I didn't add on here. Hydration. Your brain needs to be hydrated. When you are dehydrated, you're also sluggish and forgetful, and you don't feel good, and you don't have any energy. So be on the lookout for a live in a few weeks about the mind diet that I'm researching, because food really can be the best medicine for your body and your mind. So anyway, I'm Coach Pam from Coach Pam Fitness. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic rest of your afternoon. Learn something new, reduce your stress, eat something healthy, and move your body for a little bit to keep your brain active, sharp, and your memory strong. All right? Have a fantastic day. Talk to you later.